So tomorrow you'll have a quiz and there'll be some FOIL problems. And I'm going to throw a couple things from 8th grade. There'll be some volume questions and probably some system of equation questions. Okay? So we're still looking at FOIL, but we're looking at ones that's called special cases. And I have seen them do this several times with testing and stuff, so it's not complicated. Remember, no matter what they throw at you, the method stays the same. First, outside, inside, last. Sometimes they have this. You guys need to write this down. If you have a problem like this, the exponent, in this particular case, you say, okay, well, how do I know if I'm going to raise something to a power or if I'm going to full it? If you have two terms, and you have two terms because it's separated with either a plus or minus sign, if you have two terms inside your parentheses, when you have an exponent on the outside, all you're going to do is you're going to rewrite your parentheses and full it. Okay? Now, you don't have to work this one out. Just hold on. I'm going to show you the difference. This is different. This is one term. This is not a binomial. That's 3C. That's one term. Okay? So if you had something like this, then you have to follow your rules of exponents. And my rules of exponents say when I'm raising to a power, that I actually raise my whole number to a power. So I say 3 times 3 is 9, and I multiply my exponent. So 2 times 1. So that's a little bit different than if I have an addition or subtraction sign. This is 2 terms. This is a binomial. Okay, so that's the difference. That's how you'll know the difference, because you're going to see both of these. You're going to have to be able to solve both of those types of problems. But that's how you'll know the difference. Okay? Today we're not dealing with any of these. We're just dealing with the FOIL problems. So if I had this problem right here, 2x plus 11. All you have to do is rewrite your problem with 2 parentheses and then full it out. 2 times 2 is 4x squared. Outside, 2 times 11, 22x. Inside, 11 times 2, 22x. Last, 11 times 11 is 121. I can combine these. 4x squared plus 44x plus 121. What's this answer called? Who remembers?
Trinomial.
Very good. Very good. The last thing we're going to do is you're going to throw in 2 variables. You got to know what to do with 2 variables. Again, when I see a problem like this, I know I'm just going to rewrite with two parentheses. And when you fold this out, first, 5 times 5 is 25x squared. Outside, you've got an x and a y, but you take your whole numbers. 5 times negative 6 is negative 30 xy. Negative 6 times 5 is again negative 30 xy. You always put it alphabetical order. It's called standard form, putting it in alphabetical order. And then negative 6 times negative 6 is a plus 36 y squared. When you combine your like terms, 25x squared, a negative 30 and a negative 30 is negative 60 xy plus 36 y squared. Alright, and one more last little example of something. Sometimes, not that much, but a couple times, you're going to have to multiply a binomial times a trinomial. Okay? Say, well, you can't FOIL this because you've got 3 in your second parentheses, not 2. No, what you're going to do is you're going to first distribute that x. You're going to take this x and you're going to multiply it with everything in that back parentheses. Now remember, you multiply your whole numbers, you add your exponents. So x times x squared is x to the third. X times 3x is 3x squared. X times negative 9 is negative 9x. After you distribute that x, then you're going to distribute that negative 7 to everything in the back parentheses. Negative 7 times x squared is negative 7x squared. Negative 7 times 3x is negative 21x. Negative 7 times negative 9 is a positive 63. Now, you combine like terms. Remember, you can only put things together that are exactly the same. X cubed. I don't have any more x cubed, so I'm going to have an x cubed in my answer. And I normally just put a little line to say I'm done with that one.
Since there's a negative, wouldn't you put like, so whatever I see, sorry.
Okay. So I have a 3x squared. I also have a negative 7x squared. 3 minus 7 is negative 4x squared. I have a negative 9x. I also have a negative 21x. Negative 9 and negative 21 is negative 30x. And then I have just a plain old 63. These are not hard. You just kind of have to go a little bit slower to make sure you don't miss anything, like a negative sign, like an exponent. Okay? So let's try another one of those. You're going to multiply a binomial times a trinomial. Trying to find some that's just not so cruel and mean and unusual punishment to you. So you try this one, see what you get. Remember, distribute the x squared, then distribute the 4. Where's black machine? Would it be what?
16x squared, 14x squared.
Sure will. So 4x to the 4th plus 8x third minus 9x squared plus 16x squared plus 32x minus 36. 4x to the 4th, I've got no more x to the 4th, won't combine with anything. 8x cubed, I've got no more x cubes, it won't combine with anything. 9 and 16, 7x squared plus 32x minus 36. How'd y'all do on that one? Good. All right. So your work today, and I want you to turn it in by the time you leave today. I think you should be able to do that. That way you don't have to worry about any homework. You can study over notes because you will have a quiz tomorrow. So turn in your book first to page 470. If you don't have a book, there's books in there in the closet behind the door at the cabinet. Alright, if the talking will stop, that would be great. On page 470, you're going to do numbers 22 through 25. On that, you are multiplying a binomial times a trinomial. Then on page 478, you're going to do numbers 28 through 39. and that is pulling some special cases. Okay? You have plenty of time to get these done, that way you don't have to worry about any work